big green button. Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D. We are finally back and hopefully better than we were at least 17 minutes ago because we sucked then and we still suck now, but you can hear us. And you can see us a little clearer, although you don't know that. All you know is that we're on late. And but that we were having, pardon our technical difficulties.
Yes.
But we are back, and I'm sorry I don't have any intros today. No, none of that. All the audio programs that I spent hard-earned money on are failing me right now. So we are back to the old school, just headset wired into the Google. I even had to log into the. That was weird because I was already in YouTube when I was trying to start the show, and I had to log into the show. It was weird.
Huh. Okay.
And I had to do the whole two-factor authentication and all that.
Sounds like it's Google's fault, so it's not really your fault, Joe. Let's just blame it on Google.
Let's blame it on Google. No, I'm not going to blame it on Google because Google is very kind.
Yeah.
In their own ways.
They're a very benevolent dictator.
And I love their advanced algorithms.
Yeah.
Joe is one with Google.
I am one with the Google. Yes. We don't say anything bad about the Google because the algorithm picks up the negative nature in that. So the next thing you know, we're zapped.
Okay, Google is the best thing ever. I love Google. Praise be to Google.
Oh my God.
Google can be diabolical.
Yeah, Google can be very diabolical. So we have Bum in the chat today. He'll be joining in later on. We have Neri in there. We want to make sure to say hi to Neri before Neri closes his eyes. He's fading into the darkness. Too tired to join today. Almost 1:30 a.m. there. So yeah.
Okay.
We have chicken. Yeah. Wait, he's an old man. You old man. He can't hang anymore.
Hey.
Got some smoke waiting for you.
Yeah.
I got just smoke here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, you get some rest, man. Are you kidding? We have Uncle Joe in there, man. Head coach says he's still at work. We got Bobo. Yeah, he's in there.
Got Ruben in there too.
Oh, Ruben's in there. Yeah, Ruben's in there. Man, we've got a bunch of people in the chat today. And today, let's just get it started right up. Before we even get into what we're drinking, let's celebrate a big cheers to National Beer Day. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to National Beer Day, man. And I think they were saying that, who was president? Was it Roosevelt? Who was president when they made it actually legal? And I guess that's what today is or something. It was like 19, I don't know, whatever, 12 or...
Was it 33 or 34, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
When he repealed Prohibition.
When he repealed it again. But I guess National Beer Day goes back to even before that or something. I don't know. In any case, it's National Beer Day. I don't want to take away from that at all. And so I am having some space dust.
Cool.
Always a nice salt. You know what? It's weird because up until my buddy John brought this for me, I hadn't really seen space dust around that much. You could find it, but now, God, you can find it at Walmart now all of a sudden.
Yeah, it is everywhere.
Is it everywhere for you as well?
Yeah, I found it all over the place in Atlanta. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't there for a while, and then it was at a couple stores, and then it was everywhere. So
yeah, I mean, when it's at Walmart, dear God, it's everywhere. Yeah. You know,
are they bought up by anybody?
Yeah, that's
like same as you. I see them everywhere. Like
everywhere. I think they got bought by InBev, but
is it an InBev deal now? Because they're Yeah, I don't know. Let me go to the Google.
Yes, Google, the almighty Google.
um,
Oh man.
oh, wait a minute. Were they bought by Budweiser? Yeah.
I think
Wow.
Elysian was.
Yeah, that's why they're everywhere now. Distribution.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yep. InBev, man. Yep. That is why. So yeah, so maybe it finally kicked in everywhere is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey, that was a good purchase by them, though.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean
It's a pretty good beer.
and I don't know, maybe Earth can chime in on this. But I think for the most part, I think you take that Chicago brewery out of it. They were that big first acquisition that was kind of, they were trying to change things. But so far, the breweries that they've bought, they haven't necessarily changed anything other than here's our big mass distribution wing that you get to, arm that you get to take advantage of now. And your beer will be everywhere in the world, or at least in America.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's. I haven't heard any complaints really. I mean, I've had Goose Island over the years, and I don't really notice anything different. And maybe they do a good job of hiding the rice in there now.
Yeah, yeah. They've made the rice taste like hops. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they don't mess with the recipes and they let them do the normal thing, then
Yeah.
they just get better distribution. That's pretty good.
And more capacity. And more capacity. Yeah.
That's just more awesomeness for the rest of us, We've got family in the chat here. We got old Paul in there. He's
cool. Hey, little bro.
We got Craig in there. Now, even before we get into that, I want to get into the meetup. Let's talk a little bit about the meetup now that we can actually hear one person from the meetup a little better. The audio was kind of, we've had glitches in the audio here in the Share a Beer show for a little bit. Last week and this week there was technical difficulties, so pardon our technical difficulties. But tell us about the meetup, Mark.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, last week was a lot of fun, but yeah, the difficulties last week were we were on the tippy top of Duke's upper deck, and their secret Share a Beer enclave. And
I like super secret.
Super secret. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Duke's is a cool place. I mean, I've driven by that place a lot of times as a kid and whatever, but really cool place. The owner was awesome. Bum's been going there for years, so I mean, everybody knows him. It's like his own little Cheers, It's, hey, Bum!
Really? Bum!
Yeah, it's like, hey, Bum! So it was good,
awesome.
and it's awesome food. Good, lots of good stuff on tap. Probably 40 taps. So, and the guy is really into beer, so he's really into keeping things fresh and rotating stuff out. And the food was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. Really good time. I'm glad we were able to do it.
Yeah, that's so. How long did you guys get to spend together?
We got there about.
Was there a lot of kissing? Was there a lot of kissing?
Not on video. Not on video.
Not on video. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We got there about 3. So, and then we left about 9. So we were there about 5 or 6 hours. So yeah, had a few beers, some dinner, a couple more beers, share a beer after. Awesome. So very good time.
That is good times, man. Yeah. It's great when the Share Beer community can meet up and actually click glasses together, for a nice toast and Ruben says kissing pics or it didn't happen.
Well, there you go.
Carrie says, hey guys, Carrie's in the chat as well. We've got a nice little chat room happening here, man.
Yeah. No, it's always fun. We've been hanging out, and a lot of us have only met each other through the hangout. So it's cool when you finally get to meet somebody in person, for the first time.
It is awesome. It's all of us here, I think in this room have met each other, at least one person. And it's really cool, man, because we all meet virtually like this. You're just you're a bunch of ones and zeros on my screen, really. You know what I'm saying? That translate into something. So it's pretty cool. We talk, we've shared ideas and thoughts over the years, and so when you actually get to actually share a beer or maybe even some food with somebody, it's great, man.
And a couple of dilly dillies, right?
Yep.
And a couple dilly dillies. Yeah.
And I got to say, the best part was seeing Billy D live and in person.
And Mark actually got to touch Billy.
I got to touch Billy D.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Works every time.
Works every time.
Blessed by Billy D.
That's great. No, Billy D's got his own traveling showcase, and he gets treated royally. I mean, Bum takes care of Billy D. I mean, he
should, and
he's got his own custom carrying case and everything. So I mean, he
deserves it. He's very well deserving. He earned that privilege. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
Uh-oh. Froze. Hit the wrong button.
When I see Mark actually touching Billy D, I was like, oh man. And Paul says, touch him, he did.
It's more like caressing. It's more like caressing.
Yeah. Yeah, and Ruben says I got to meet Barrick in Florida about 3 years ago, which was really cool meeting up after years on the show. There's many of us here that have got to meet each other in public now. Well, kind of privately in public. I mean, but and it's a lot of fun. It's like meeting an old friend, like so, and we actually get to consummate this relationship. With a beer. With a beer. So, speaking of, let's get into the beers. What are you drinking, Eric?
I got a Even Par IPA from La Quinta Brewing.
Oh, on the big weekend. Nicely done.
Weekend,
golf clap for you. Golf clap.
I didn't even plan that out.
It just oozes out of him, man. It oozes out of him.
For me.
It's Masters, right?
Masters. Points. It's Masters weekend, yeah.
Down in Augusta, Georgia.
Honestly,
yeah.
Very well done. Yes. You're going to have to even give me the name of that. As soon as I heard it, I was like, what? That's perfect.
Yes.
So what was the name of that one again?
That's Even Par 7.2.
Even Par. That is great.
7.2. Oh, that's cool. So they knew that's typical par on a golf course is 72. So there you go. That's cool.
Yeah, very nicely done. And I loved it. Yeah, because they worked in the 7.2 Even Par, like La Quinta Brewing. They went all out, man, on that one. That's good. Very nicely done. Yeah, they kept it. It's too bad they couldn't have had the IBUs at 72 as well. But they've got the I'll share the screen here with you. But they've got the IBUs at 85 is the only oddball. It's close. But they got 3,100 ratings right now and 186 in the last 30 days. 7.2 ABV, 85 IBUs, a 3.7. So it's a nice solid. Yeah, nice solid beer. Really is. It for those that are kind of wondering, anything that I would say is like a 3.5-ish above is going to be kind of solid. Once you start getting under 3.5, and now you're starting, and it doesn't take much, does it? I mean, because a 3 or a 3.2 or a 3.4 is kind of a little bit below. At least in my eyes, a little bit below like a decent sessionable beer.
What does a Budweiser get? A Bud Light, does it get like a 1 point or a 2 point?
I think it's a 2 something, isn't it? Yeah, 2.53. Yeah.
That's not half bad. That's like mediocre.
Look at that. 826,000 ratings, man.
That's a
Six-
fail in school, though.
That's
Very true.
yeah, that's a
That's-
fail in school. So there you go. There you go, man. Yep. That's yeah. That's all you need to know right there. That is an absolute. I like how they got the different variants. Oh, look at here's a 4.8 Budweiser, a 3.5 Budweiser. So you've got those.
Have you guys seen the orange one?
I was just gonna
the
say
other day.
that the orange one that just showed up.
There's an orange Budweiser.
Yeah,
What do they
Bud Light
call it? Orange Budweiser?
basically, yeah.
Budweiser.
I was curious. I wanted to buy it, but it was only in a 24 pack, and I'm not being 12 pack. I'm not buying a 12 pack.
Yeah.
Try
just
one
try
and maybe
one.
not like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Rita though, was it? It was just a regular Bud Light.
Oh, it
Orange
was right
flavor.
there, Bud Light Orange.
It's right here.
Oh no, you just had it. You just had it in the queue.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I typed it in here, but I didn't see it.
Right there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Bud Light Orange. No wonder. Oh. Oh, you know what? I think I have seen this.
I think it's a 2 point. What's it get?
A 2.89.
2.89. Okay.
And it's 4.2.
4.2.
It's 4.2. I wish I had more of a description on it.
So it's Bud Light with orange coloring, basically.
Yeah, like everything else, right?
Mm.
Because Bud Light is, you know, with yellow coloring, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, regular Bud has yellow coloring in it anyway to make it look like beer. It's just water. Here's some pictures of it for those that are just kind of. Here's the Bud Light Orange. Brewed with real orange peels is what they say, and that's why it's orange, because it's brewed with real orange peels.
Oh.
Hello. I mean, because they don't put anything artificial in this.
No, nothing artificial.
No.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't do anything like that. Are you kidding me?
All fresh.
Yeah.
All fresh.
It's all fresh all the time, 100%. And Mark, what are you having, brother?
I'm having a Pittsburgh beer. Rivertown Brewing's Maxwell's Scottish Ale. It's 5.2%. It's a real sessionable Scottish ale. I think I gave it like a 3.5. It's a nice, it's got some smoke and a little bit of malt. Nothing real spectacular, but it's solid. It's a real drinkable Scottish ale. So.
Oh, so we've got, and that's Riverstone Brewing, Pennsylvania.
Rivertown.
Rivertown, I'm sorry.
And
Rivertown.
what is it? Export, PA? Yeah.
Maxwell's. There.
Yep. And there's my check-in.
And there's Mark right there. We'll show his picture. You
Some
get her.
beautiful lacing on that glass, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Scottish ales are a style that do they ever really, are you ever really like, man, damn, that's the best Scottish ale I've ever had in my life? And I don't know that I think it's just a matter of, you know what, this is a pretty damn solid Scottish ale.
Yeah.
But not like, wow, man, this is just so damn good. Give me another pint.
What's the one that Oscar Blues does? I can't think of the name.
It's the black and green can.
Yeah. That's a really good Scotch. Old Chub. Yep. That's
real boozy, isn't it? Isn't that a real boozy?
That's like 8%. It's a good one. It's got a lot of flavor.
That's a nice sit by the fire beer.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a winter.
Relax.
That's a winter Scottish ale. This one is more of a. This is like a 3-season Scottish ale. It's not real heavy, kind of light.
So this one we've got 10,000 ratings on here, practically 11. Might as well say 11,000 ratings. 54 in the last 30 days. 5.1% ABV. No IBUs right now. In there rated in a 3.52. So that's that's still pretty sessionable Scottish ale, which a lot of Scottish ales, that whole style is kind of sessionable. Some Scottish ales are a little more boozy, but
this one, some Scottish ales can have a lot of real real smoke kind of flavor, and some are real strong on the malt. And this one's got a a little bit of each, and pretty good.
Now, would Scottish ales be good with marinating meats?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
I think Scottish ale, brown ale. If it's not too smoky, I think would be good. I think that would be good for like beef or something like that. If we can do something in like a slow cooker,
of course,
that would be good stuff.
When you're here in in Phoenix, you have Kilt Lifter, which is insanely popular here in Phoenix, which is I would say the most popular craft beer here in the Phoenix area, and that's a Scottish ale.
Wow,
and
that's pretty surprising in a hot climate.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't really. There's nothing about Kilt Lifter that necessarily you see. I've had a few of them, but there's nothing in that really wows you about it. It's just that you find yourself. It's everywhere. It's everywhere in Phoenix. It's on tap everywhere here. It's at the gas station. It's everywhere here. And it's just a solid beer. It's just one of those beers that's like, it's 6%, like Mark said. It's that the one he's having is what, 5.1, I think we said.
Yeah.
It's 21 IBUs, and this gets a 3.66 rating. It's nothing about it's really crazy. It's nothing, it's that beer that's everywhere, and it's just solid. It's just boom,
Hey Joe, I'm just laughing because some way somehow pizza always gets on the show. Some way somehow. Because
it's pizza. And we have Domino's right here. Is what's happening.
I'm curious if that's your highest checked-in beer on Untapped.
No,
I don't.
No, I don't think. We just did that last weekend, didn't we?
Yeah.
You had was it Miller Lite?
You know what? I think
it was.
I think it was Pabst. Pabst? No, not Pabst. Miller Lite. Yeah.
Yeah, Miller
I think you might be right. Yeah, I think it was. I think I had like, I don't know, 60 some Miller Lights or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous how many Miller Lights I've had.
They go down easy.
Yeah, Tom, what brew have you had? What beer are you having, man?
I'm having a first one I've had from them. Well, not from them. The first. This is the first beer. No, never mind. Don't mind me. Cold Fire. Cold Fire from
Reset.
a single cut. Yeah, Reset. Cold Fire.
Single cut brew.
DDH IIPA.
Yeah. So, Cold Fire double dry hop. Yeah.
And the II. What's the II?
Double. Like I said, double IPA.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Imperial IPA.
So that was in the theme of the beer. We have to say it double. See? That was work with me.
Double.
So,
We're on the same page, man. It's all right.
yeah, we're on the same page. So what do you think of it, man? What do you?
I mean, as you can see from it, it's like a murky New England style.
Yeah.
From the nose, again, a lot of like papaya, pineapple, tropical.
Ooh, yeah.
Like that blueberry.
Juicy. Yeah, that sounds juicy.
It's like that full. What I get from New England IPAs nowadays, it's like that. It's like you have a fruity flower in your mouth, almost that type of. It's like a liquid fruity flower. For some reason, to me, that's just how it tastes like nowadays. Compared to a West Coast, it goes down nice and smooth. New England IPA, these beers just stay in your mouth. You can taste them for like a half hour after. It is there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not really, but yeah.
That label looked like it had the colors of the San Diego Chargers colors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is that a San Diego
label?
beer?
No, they're from New York.
Okay.
Like Queens.
Looks pretty close.
That's pretty much the
Astoria?
opposite of San Diego.
Yeah. Total opposite.
Am I wrong?
Pretty
That looks
much.
like the Chargers label almost.
It does, yeah. The lightning bolt lettering and all that. Yeah.
That couldn't be any more opposite of San Diego as New York. So
Don't
we've
mind me. I'm a
got,
couple beers in.
yeah, hey, I'll be a couple in here. 63. Look at that. total. We got 672 in the last 30 days. So this is apparently a popular beer. 8.2 ABV, 126 IBUs, man.
It slaps you.
Look at that. This ain't for anybody that's just getting started, man. This ain't for rookies right here. And a 4, of course, Tom's drinking this beer. It's a 4.18 bottle cap rating out of 5. So that is really, really good. You can understand its popularity if it's,
and it's appropriate for Tom to drink too. We're solid in the 4s, so
Now back in the game right now. He's
back in. You were drinking a couple low numbers there.
Oh man, I was slacking.
Right around. Yeah.
I had to get my trainer back to get sampled.
Here we go. Here we go with the description. We have to go into the description with the words here. We're very judgmental of words. So smooth, juicy, tropical stone fruit with a touch of our signature dank resin. Dank resin. So if you're going to use smooth and juicy, how come you can't use moist?
Yeah.
Moist hops. You could taste the moist hop.
Right? Yeah, you could taste the moist hop and the dank resin. What do you think about that description, Zach?
Oh, Jesus.
Dank?
It's pretty, yeah. I was about to say that.
It's a mix of East Coast and West Coast description.
I don't know if
maybe that's why they called it cold fire.
Juicy and tropical, I would not call it dank.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the opposite of dank, isn't it?
I'm kind of moving with, I'm on a movement that New England IPAs are the worst thing ever invented. I love a good West Coast IPA. I love East Coast IPAs. English IPAs. But fuck that hazy shit. Make it sexually attenuated and finish brewing and keep that cloudy shit in the fermenter.
I know one beer you like though, Zach. I read your review on it. The Heady Topper. I know you like the Heady Topper.
Heady Topper was decent. I don't put it or Pliny in my top 10 beers.
No. I have more stouts in my top 10.
IPAs. I just, these New England IPAs just don't make sense. Like, if you have to shake the keg in order to pour it, I don't think it's a good beer.
Yeah, this, I've had single cut and keg, and it just wasn't the same. Because in the can it can settle, you have all the matter and everything in there. In the keg, it's not as tasty or as delicious as it is when you get in the can.
Because it was fresh.
Let me be clear. Like, there's a difference between
that too.
Filtered beer.
Too fresh.
Filtered beer, like, I don't mind non-filtered beer, but some of these New England beers that I'm having, like, and not from that region, but style they're calling it, they're not even fermented. If I'm looking at my glass and there's 2 fingers of, like, Trube, leave that shit at home, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's when I know Trillium, when they used to do just the bottles, the 22-ounce bottles, at the bottom you would see a sludge about an inch or a half inch. And they would tell you, well, you'd see people online reviewing it and like, hey, make sure you tip the bottle over a couple times so it can, get all in one. But same thing in the cans. If you look down into it, you can see a little bit of sludge.
Well, Cooper Works is like that Cooper's is like that out of Australia with their sparkling ale. They tell you, hey, try half the glass with it clear, swirl that bottle up, try the rest of it. My issue is when it hasn't been fermented correctly. Now, there's beers that have some yeast particles. Like, that's how a good German beer should be. That's how some of the Belgian beers should be. But when you've got, I mean, there's certain guys out there adding flour to their beer just to make it cloudy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I'm not
calling
big
it
adding flour
but
to
That's an adjunct. That's an adjunct to ale.
flour is like
That's almost like fruit in the beer.
Yeah, it's like fruit in the malt.
Yeah.
Uncle Joe says I love to drink sludge.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
no, I'm completely good with this has been a discussion in craft beer forever, right? Whether you drink it or to swallow or not to swallow, right? That has been the discussion forever in craft beer.
Well, I don't know about you, but I like a good looking beer.
Yeah. Hey, it's all part of it, right? Like it's all part of the more senses we can get involved into consuming something.
I mean, even think about a brown ale. You know, I mean, what do you want to drink? Like a brown ale that has like that little bit of ruby color, some nice maroon notes to it, or something that looks like a dull fucking cream.
a rust bucket, like a bucket full of rust or something.
Like dishwater.
Yeah, dishwater. Yeah, dishwater.
Which one do you want to get into?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, that's a very, very good point. Dude, there was a hottie in that cold fire. I missed showing you guys.
Oh, you're slacking, Joe.
I absolutely okay. I'm late. I just noticed.
You didn't have your radar on though.
My radar wasn't fully up, but sorry,
activated.
But looky there, man. Now that's Jeff. See, we know that's not Jeff. I hope. I don't know. Maybe Jeff dresses up nice, if so. But hey, there's some hotties in here though. Jeff's living well. Look at that.
It's a crazy picture right there.
What do you think is the story here, man? What's
BFF?
I think he's won too many beers, is what I think.
Yeah. Do you think he minds the sludge?
No, I don't think
it looks like he's got an eyeball finish.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to slurp some eyeball there. So I don't think he really gives a rip about the sledge at all. I don't.
Let's just roast Jeff C. Let's just roast it. Random guy. Let's just roast.
Yeah. So we, no, but I will tend to kind of swirl my bottle a little bit, and get it all mixed in there. I don't mind, drinking that. I think there's another friend of ours. I think Greg is famous for not drinking it. Am I mistaken or no?
Mm-hmm. Howdy, Bum.
Oh, we got Bum in here. Man, that is close. I thought we were not going to have a malt liquor report today. Is that true?
Well, you can let me know how my connection is. I'll let you determine if there's going to be one. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I know you can see me.
Yeah,
pretty good.
We can actually hear you really well. Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. What a pain in the ass it was to get connected here.
Okay, so I'm not the only one. All right.
Yeah, did you start a little late tonight?
Yes, and that's because of connections. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad to know I'm not the only one that my phone kept, not to hijack what you guys were talking about before I got on, but I tried getting on with my phone and I kept getting disconnected from the show. So
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you try the old reliable? The phone on the stand and everything in the cup?
No, I'm not at home, so I didn't have plan B.
Plan B.
The Budweiser glass. I think it involved a Budweiser glass.
Actually, I still have that. Even though that phone is dead, I still have that set up with that paintbrush extender handle in that Budweiser glass. I still have it.
Awesome.
So, So plan C was the tablet, and obviously that worked.
Obviously, so you're not pregnant.
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah.
Who was the father?
Yeah.
Not me.
Mark's not saying anything. He thought he was pretty sure it was Billy D he touched, but he's
You, sir, are the father.
you, sir, are the father. Maury said so.
Oh, Jesus.
Go ahead and give us the Malt Liquor Report. I know there's been some new material out there because unfortunately now I get the updates on my phone now that I've been looking up all these videos all the time. So go ahead there, Bum.
You might be able to provide a better report this week than me, Joe, because I was so busy all week. I didn't have a whole lot of time to catch up on the news of this past week. Since we had so many audio problems last week, I won't repeat all of last week's report, but I will give you some highlights.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Some, bullet points, if you will, like they do on cable.
Wow,
So,
we get bullets. See what we do for you here in the Share Beer Show, man. We give you bullet points, man.
Bum's good. Bum's good, man. You're good, man.
Yeah, last week, you may have not have heard it, but I reported Loot Bag Larry. There is a minor update here. Last week, I reported that Loot Bag Larry was going to feature the keyboard cat in every one of his videos from now on.
Yes.
I thought that was horrible news. He's kind of revised his thing now where he just gives a shout out to the keyboard cat, which I can handle that. I don't think anybody could handle listening to the keyboard cat in every one of his videos. So, and also I mentioned the 209 J Jones challenge, which just to sum up real quick, the 209 J Jones challenge for this year is for everybody to make 5 malt liquor videos of you drinking a small malt liquor in a public restroom, preferably a men's room. And after you drink it, you sign your name to wherever you sign, MLDC or your own name or malt liquor, whatever you want to sign. So Loot Bag Larry's already done a couple of these videos where he's gotten his,
my God.
What if somebody else is in the bathroom?
Letting her rip, man. Just letting her go. You know?
He's already done a couple of those videos. Plus, you also have to do an 800 club, drinking 2 40s in under 10 minutes. And if you don't do the 800 club, you have to make an attempt video. And the first person to make those 5 videos plus a successful 800 club video wins an autographed 209 J Jones $100 bill. So, and if there's a tie, he will have a drawing. So, there's more than one success.
Now, I want to know who's going to take it to the next level and actually consume a malt liquor while in said men's restroom, while said men are steaming up a pot of stew, let's say.
Yeah.
Or in other words, blowing smoke, right?
Yeah. Yes. Actually in the brewing process, let's say. Yes. Brewing up a batch
emptying their fermenters.
Yes! Mark is so good at that. Yes, emptying the fermenter, let's say. Yes.
Some nasty stuff right there, man.
That just kind of fits the whole malt liquor thing. Like, what difference does it make, there's a dairy not too far from me they could actually consume said malt liquor with. I mean, I'm sure the cows wouldn't mind.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow. Look at that. We've got 2 cows doing 2 different things. I think there's an imposter.
Oh, we got a loop going.
We
gotta cancel one of them.
Hang on.
We've got Bum doing
We got 2 bums.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
Good God.
Oh
We've been
yeah.
bombarded.
Oh, look at you! Yes, Earth, man. Putting in there, we've been bombarded.
Oh,
My God Almighty.
Yeah, that was not nice. Yes.
Sorry about that. My phone finally decided to get connected to Hangouts after 20 minutes to try.
shoot. Yeah, that's a first though on ShareBear, right? We got two bumps
Yeah.
on the show.
We got 2 bums. Well, I don't know because there's actually
Man.
a room full of bums right now. But yeah,
Pretty good resemblance, isn't it?
yeah, actually not bad. Yes.
No, I didn't disconnect from the Hangout, but I shut my phone off, so I don't know why the that is still up there. I don't know. As long as it's there's no noise that's ruining the show.
Oh, who?
There we go.
Oh, that was Zach.
Oh no, Zach. That was Zach left.
Yeah,
Zach couldn't
Zach,
take it.
That what possesses you to want to drink a beer in a men's room?
Yeah. Do you ever get the urge? I mean,
That's
I don't get the urge to
alcoholism.
go to the bathroom and bring a beer with me and drink.
I mean,
That's
I
not-
leave my beer at the bar, and I put. Do I have one on me right now?
That's too much to ask, man. They can't step away that long.
Yeah.
You know, I'll take whatever coaster they give you, and you leave your coaster on the cup while you leave. That's the sign I'm coming back, or I'm on a smoke break, or whatever it is. That's the universal bar sign right there. You put your coaster or a napkin on your glass when you leave, and that's perfectly acceptable to everybody. Every bar I've ever been to, everybody knows, oh, is this seat taken? Oh, I see the paper on the cup. No, you're coming back. That seat is taken. I'll take another seat. Thank you. That's like a universal sign.
And then if you leave your jacket,
yeah, well,
come back, you know?
if you're wearing a jacket in 95-degree weather
All right,
here in
true
Phoenix,
that.
but let this be known that people do still wear jackets, at least to 105 here. It's insane.
Oh,
Yeah, people still do wear jackets.
That's
you
crazy.
see it, and you're like,
Wait, what kind of jackets? Do they wear like the rain jacket?
dude, they'll
Or
wear
they
like
wear like
parkas. I swear to God, like
oh no.
it's insane. Like the biggest snow jacket you've ever seen in your life, and they'll be out there wearing it. It's crazy.
Tell them to come up north and have a good old time with us.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's insane. But hey, we've got. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Jay. No, go ahead.
Oh, we got Billy D in there. We didn't have Billy D to start.
He's got that creepy look on him right now.
Billy D's been a world traveler.
Yeah.
He's looking straight
Look
at
at
us.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Look at that evil grin right now.
Yeah, he's giving it.
He's like, I know you want it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You gonna get
yeah. Oh yeah. You like that? Yeah. Billy D, did you like Mr. Sanderson touching you? Oh yeah. Look.
He's like, every time.
Works every time.
It worked every time.
Mark and Paul both said, "Boy, it's amazing how much smaller he is when you see him in real life as opposed to on TV."
Oh, it's true.
The camera adds a few ounces at least.
Yeah. Hey, well, tell him, Billy. I mean,
Yeah.
you're small, but you still touched me.
It still counts.
It still counts. Yeah. I got a pair of brothers to touch me.
That's why it has the malt liquor problem.
Oh, shit.
That's awesome.
I crossed another item off my bucket list.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was number 8, right? Like that was just scratched. Like, yeah, I don't have to worry about that one anymore. Hey, we've got Mario in AZ, man. He's there, man, in the chat. How you doing, brother? I see him on Instagram all the time, and that is a creative dude right there. He's got some pretty creative videos, man. I like his little videos, man. that he makes in there.
I only have one other new thing to report from this week, and after that, Joe, you might have news that I don't have.
Oh,
a couple weeks ago, I reported on the war mainly between Fear and Shady Malt Shadows, where they were accusing each other. They were both getting flagged, and they were accusing each other of flagging. The other.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, it's still not resolved, but I think both of these guys eventually realized that neither of them were flagging the other. And
really?
I don't think they knew for sure who was. And they certainly didn't apologize to each other. They'll never do that. However, Shady Malt Shadows made a video, and he didn't utter a word during the video. He chugged a 40, and he wore a mask. And while he was chugging the 40, he did the Fear trombone thing while giving the middle finger while he did his trombone slide. And Fear responded to that video and said, "I hate Shady Malt Shadows. I can't stand the guy. However, I watched that video and I enjoyed the video. Even though I hate your gut, Shady Malt Shadows, I enjoyed watching that video."
Really?
So a little bit of respect.
I think that's about as close as to an apology as you're going to get from either of those guys. They still don't like each other, but the war has kind of cooled down a little bit.
We got a ceasefire going.
And I
It's
think
like the
flagging
38th parallel.
calmed down. Yeah, but Fear is still on his 90-day live stream suspension from YouTube, but he is still doing live streams under the Blood, Sweat, Beers ID.
He's under suspension, man. So his name is on the virtual YouTube chalkboard with 5 checks next to it, and so he's on suspension. He's on the 90-day suspension from the YouTube on that channel.
Yeah, he can still post videos. He just can't do live stream. I don't know why YouTube thinks that's has chosen that as a form of punishment.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, man. Pouring another space dust right now. We've got the most interesting comment that I have to comment on. I have to comment on this one. This one takes the cake. I'll even show this comment. This one kind of cracks me up.
Hey Joe, before you end the show, I just wanted to make sure you gave a little shout out to your Rams today.
Oh, to the Rams. Okay, what do you got?
Because we made some big moves.
Oh, we've made some big moves this offseason so far, and we're not even done.
Cooks, Nautica Sue.
Yeah. Yep.
So, you're a contender, man.
Yeah, but that's not all. But yeah, I think so far he's talking about the LA Rams for those that don't know. But so far the LA Rams have made, I think, the most noise in this offseason so far.
If they don't know about the Rams, they're about to find out.
Yeah, because that is going to be one hell of a defense, man. But we'll see if it implodes. I mean, you've got a lot of big personalities that have caused a lot of problems on their former teams, and we'll see if the Rams staff can handle it. But I mean, you can't say they're not trying. That's for sure. It gets me excited as a fan, to see them at least trying. I haven't been the biggest Dominican Sue fan over the years, but now he's on my team. So it's not like I'll still buy his jersey. I won't. But hey, man, I can't argue with the guy's talent, and so to have him and Aaron doing their thing on defense, I mean, it puts a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, real quick, let me get into the chat because this comment's too much, man. This guy does say some interesting things. I'll have to give him that. So you got Bobo right here. Last year, me and my girlfriend sneaked into my neighbor's garden and had sex on their trampoline.
That's a story. That's a story.
That's like airing your grievances right there. That's airing it all out right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even Festivus, for Christ's sake. It's like,
Was that before or after he tried lighting his fart on fire and caught his pants on fire, like he mentioned last week?
Yeah,
That's a great question.
This is some pretty interesting stuff. I have to give him that. So he sneaked into their neighbor's garden and had sex on their THERE trampoline.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's pretty. That cracked me up, man. So.
Oh, you know what? He might be British because look at the way he spelled neighbor.
Yeah, B-O-U-R.
Bobo might be British.
Yeah.
Oh,
N-E-I-G-B-O-U-R.
Yeah.
So maybe he's a neighbor of, maybe Kent is his neighbor. Craig is his neighbor.
Maybe that's Craig's alter ego. Maybe it's Craig's alter ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that could be. Yep, it very well could be Craig.
We'll ask Craig if Craig found any unusual stains on his trampoline.
Yes, and he thought it was birds. Yeah, a little bit bigger than a bird, but yeah, no, that necessarily wasn't a bird. Yeah, so for those that are wondering what the chat room looks like, that's what the chat room looks like.
Run away.
Yeah.
Oh.
And by the way, for those that
second
were, I know inquiring minds are really wanting to know, Tommy Hill is 5'9". So I know there was a lot of people wanting to know.
I mean, I don't know who Tommy Hill is, but now I know how tall he is.
Yeah, we know how tall Tommy Hill is.
My life is complete.
Yeah,
Exactly.
We can all die now. What do you think, Zach?
Yep.
Oh, so what beer are you having there, Mark?
Oh, another Pennsylvania beer. Trogs.
Oh,
JavaHead Stout.
JavaHead, yeah.
That's a good one.
It's a coffee stout. Yeah. Very tasty.
Get a lot of coffee.
No, I don't get any Trogs down there. I'm still in Pittsburgh, so I went to thanks to Bum for the tip to go to Duffy's Craft Beer and much, much more. That place is mega. That's a mega beer distributor. Lots of good stuff.
Yeah, they have a trawling station. They sell home brewing equipment. They sell hops. They sell
Wow.
Lots of singles, which is good. I just went by and made my own 6-pack of stuff. So good stuff.
Yeah. You've got Bobo says he's from High Wickham. And he's also 5'9". And Craig says he wondered what those stains were. You know,
See? There we go.
Oh,
you know.
oh Jesus.
No, it's no longer a mystery.
What's going on in the chat? What's going on over there? It's like a whole different world.
The chat is like those kids in the back of the class. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're the kids in the back of the class, and they're just cutting up. You know, having
Isn't
fun.
the show kind of the back of the class?
The whole show is the back of the class, and then the chat is even the back of that. Like they're even in the back of that.
Yeah.
In the hallway.
That's the ones from the back of the class that got sent to detention.
Yeah. Those are the ones that got sent out of the class. At least we're in the back of the class. They got sent out of the class. Yeah. Yeah.
Or are they the ones meeting in the bathroom for cigarettes?
At least we're still in the class, you know, and we don't have checks by our name, I don't think. You know, Malt Liquor community has checks by their name on their names are on the board up there with checks by their name. You know.
Well, I'm sure I can help you.
So we have the JavaHead Stout from Troves. That one is 94,000 ratings on here, 613 in the last 30 days. Classified as an oatmeal stout, 7.5% ABV, 60 IBUs, 3.7 bottle cap rating. For those that haven't had it, it's a pretty darn good stout. It's not bad at all. It's really solid. Really, really solid. It has subtle hints of cocoa, roasted nuts, and dark mocha, baby. Yeah.
It looks like it's even for the kids.
What was that, Zach?
Judging by the picture, it's for the children as well.
Yeah, judging by the
Picture,
pic.
it's for the children as well.
Yeah.
Aren't those the coolest things ever? I can remember being a kid myself, and you see the first time you see one of these jukeboxes at your table. It is the coolest thing ever, isn't it? And you get to flip through and kind of pick your song and everything. Now I know we all have, you go to your local bar and they have the app and you kind of pick it on your phone. That's not half as fun as flipping through this. I don't know. You had 5 or 6 pages of different, songs that you could pick from. You had to pick the letter and the number that went with it. It's kind of cool, man.
And you actually put real money into it, right?
You actually have to put
your credit card or
your
your
card
card.
slot.
Yeah. Apple Pay.
How many people have my experience with these darn jukebox apps? I have one on my phone right now. Let me see. Let me go to it. It's called Touch Tunes. Does anybody have Touch Tunes on their phone? I just put Touch Tunes on there. That damn thing ripped me off. You get 15 credits for $5 or something like that.
Jeez.
And I think each song might be a couple of credits each or something.
Yeah.
Why
would you do that when you have Apple Music or iTunes or whatever? Yeah.
My first 3 songs that I picked, it ripped me off. I never even played them, but it charged me for the credits.
You want to know why it didn't play? Because it happened to me also. Certain people, you can pay to have your song play next. So if you have someone paying the whole night to have their song play next, your song won't play.
Oh.
Huh.
Do you know what I mean? So you got to pay extra to have your song play next, and you're still getting charged. But your song will play just when you're not there.
Yeah, you're not even there. No one even gives a rip. The bar's closed, right? And your song's in the cash, just playing. Yeah, great, sweet, thanks. Yeah, enjoyed that one. Yeah, really groove into that one, dude. Yeah, that one was sweet. Come on.
It's always funny when you look around and who is picking this music? You look around a little bit,
and you're trying to guess. See, that's the thing. I missed the jukebox because the jukebox, you've seen a person walk up to the machine and pick, right? And you could always blame that idiot, right? See, now you can get very irresponsible with your choosing of the music, right? Because who knows? Before, when you had to stand and be accountable for the music you are playing for us all to hear, right? We could all give you the look.
Yeah.
And the talking to your friend, did you? Yeah. Who picked that? Did you? That guy?
Yeah.
That guy picked it. And then you're like, oh damn, I gotta. And because when you're the guy standing there, or when you're the person, let's say, standing there at the machine, putting your money in the machine, you're like, man, I gotta pick something good because everybody's looking at me. Pick something, right? Now it's just you on your phone. Everybody's on their phone, and so you're like, right? I can hack Revik on you. I'm gonna boom, boom, boom. Country music for you fools all night.
You don't even have to be in you don't even have to be in a building. You can walk by. Put some music on, ridiculous music, and let's walk out of there.
It's like a drive-by.
True.
Yeah. Some horrible music drive-by.
Nothing but 90s boy band music for you fools.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Some Bobby girl.
Yeah. How about some 90s pop for you, man? Yeah. Sweet. Or some or some hairband music, man. Here you go. Yeah, all night, baby. Yeah,
Here's
hairband
some
melodies
Whitesnake.
for you, man.
Here's some
All
Whitesnake.
night.
Whitesnake ballad.
Too many good options.
Yeah. All for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and nobody has to take any responsibility for it because we're all anonymous. But see, when you had to stand and put your money in the machine, you had to stand up there and be accountable, and everyone's looking at you. And you better pick something good. And some people are drunk enough to just tell you, fool, hey, you better be picking something good, man. I won't be hearing no junk. You know what I'm saying? You know,
it's
right?
funny
And
too
then-
because the bartender will like if it's a certain song or something going on, a bartender will come around. Hey, did you choose that song?
yeah.
Who chose that song? Like, oh, either I did or I don't know.
Yeah, one me, right?
and then you be the guy that did choose the song. You're like, yeah.
Anybody accuses you of anything, especially your girlfriend, wasn't me, right? I don't give a damn, right? Like, wasn't me.
Hey, what time is it?
What? See, I wasn't even there. That's just standard dude answer right there, man. That's just what you do,
What are
right?
you looking at? I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who me?
Oh.
Well, I didn't do
What
it.
you talking to me?
No.
Talk
Actually, okay. Here we go. I want how many people? Okay, here we go. What is the standard answer? You get accused of something. I don't care what it is. You get accused of something. You're busted. They got you cold, right? Is your first response, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to get more time here. I got to think. What? Like, what did you say? What? Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Right? Yeah, I need a few more
crazy?
seconds.
Who, me? Never.
What? You know me. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Would I ever do anything like that? No.
It's like, what kind of person do you think I am?
What do you think I
Look
am?
at this face.
Now,
The hell's wrong with you?
yeah, what the
Yeah.
hell wrong with you, man? You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
hey, can I?
Yeah. Okay. What in that vein? Okay, in that vein. Now, if someone were to accuse you of putting a condom in your nose, have you heard of the condom up the nose challenge here?
No.
Yeah, all week.
I can't say I have.
I hadn't either, and I heard it on the news
No,
actually.
Is it
On my-
ribbed or unribbed? I mean, that's the.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
bravo!
Yeah,
I'm looking this up for the first time
Oh,
because
Wait, how old are these people doing it?
got it, and it's apparently a thing because it popped up in Google quick.
Oh man.
The use.
15.
You snort, you apparently inhale the condom in your nose, and it comes out your mouth.
Yeah, but so what happens if
These
it
are the
enlarges
same
in your
people that
throat?
are eating the Tide Pods. I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a bunch of 15-year-olds. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's called the condom snort challenge.
Yeah, but even if you do it, you don't look cool doing it. So what's the point in doing it?
And it
Like,
yeah, it's
like-
kind of crazy here. I'm gonna show you from the Washington Post. The condom challenge isn't the latest teen craze. Here's how it went viral anyway.
See, bunch
Right.
of teenagers.
See,
oh, Jesus.
I don't know what I don't know if they're actually yes.
Oh,
Oh, that's
going on.
people. That's people eating. Oh, they're just showing different fads right there in that video. But apparently, you snort these darn things or something. I don't exactly know how it. I haven't seen it
Oh.
done.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see. So yeah, here.
What? I'm at a loss.
Here we go.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Here we go.
Face palm.
Yeah, look at this. This is here we go.
I'd be so proud.
Oh. Yeah. Right? Yeah, you better not see your kids doing this, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna get it.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. What makes you even
The new world leaders coming through?
Like, what are you doing to yourself? Your body's telling you.
Don't worry, America will be fine. Just
yeah, these are
We'll survive.
these are our future leaders, man.
Yeah.
There's kids in Japan going to school for 16, 17 hours a day.
Look at that.
And
Look at
there's
that.
kids in America doing this bullshit.
Look at that. Yeah. Look at that.
Jesus. Put that on your resume.
Yeah, that's on your resume. Look at this.
Condom snorter.
I was the #1 condom snorter on YouTube.
I mean, she's on the internet. Once you're on the internet, it's this.
That's her life's achievement right there. Look at that. Oh.
What are you? Oh, Jesus. I don't even.
She better not go into politics.
Yeah, right. And what if her mom walks in at this point? Her mom walks in at this point. What happens then?
But like, what do you tell her? Ma, it's not what you think.
Explain that. Look at that. Oh! Oh!
It's not what you think, Ma.
Oh!
Oh, look who's on the top left. Oh,
yeah, it was Bob.
It was a Share Bear. That's awesome,
dude. That's our future right there. That's
on that note, I'm gonna have to leave, guys.
Yeah. Oh, so you're gonna do a condom snorting challenge?
Yeah, I am right now. I've got to rush and find one and snort it right now.
Yeah,
hey, good luck, Mark.
Don't fool yourself and get the magnums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reservoir tip. Reservoir tip.
Oh, that was a great tip. Yeah.
I'll get a hold. I'll text you Sunday night or tomorrow night, Mark, or Monday, and we will figure out what we're going to do on Tuesday.
Sounds good, Bum. See you.
We'll talk to you then.
Next week. Bye.
Yeah, this is just I don't get this, man.
That absolutely blows my mind. Like why?
I couldn't believe it when I heard it, and I hadn't seen it yet. I hadn't had time to look this stuff up. What? Here's another kid doing it. Here we go, man. He's
man. He looks. At least the other kid looks a lot smarter than this one.
Look at this.
I'm sorry.
Look at this. Look at this. He's doing it like nothing.
Oh, he's a champ. Oh, he's a champ though. Look at him.
He looks like he's abused Tide Pods for 5 years already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. At least he went all in and did it. He's a champ.
What makes you do this?
Oh, Jesus.
What's worse than that is even on video. You could do all that behind the scenes and get away with it.
Yeah. I mean, why a condom? Anything else but a condom?
That's what I'm saying. Why?
Like,
look at him, man. Oh, that didn't go too good. Look at him.
A straw or something. Or,
maybe they're just trying to one-up your string or something.
Are they doing it for like a cause or something like that? I mean, I doubt it, but.
What cause could you possibly do? It's like eating the Tide things right there, man. Like what?
It's like the new ice bucket challenge thing. Snort a condom for ALS.
Yeah.
To get I had heard about this on my Alexa update there, my flash briefing, but that was yeah, you're not are you gonna do the condom snort challenge there, Bum?
Am I gonna snort a condom?
Yes.
Snort one. No, I think nothing has ever actually gone up these nostrils in my life, other than I plan on keeping it that way.
What about you, Earth? Can we challenge you to do a condom snort challenge video?
It'd have to be a whole hell of a lot of money.
Yeah. You'd have to pay me to look a lot like very stupid, more
That
stupid
is-
than I am right now.
Wow.
I might think about it at about 7 digits. I might think about it.
Yeah, if there's enough money involved, right, then more than likely.
Well, Joe, if you had 7 zeros, I mean, you got 7 digits. I mean,
right.
Then you're talking.
Yeah, that is crazy. Here's someone eating a hot pepper apparently.
No, I can be down with that. I can be down with that. Hey, we should do that one show. That'd be interesting.
You there, Joe?
Do a hot pepper show?
You should just keep it to, chicken wing challenge or something.
That would be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Like what kind of chicken wing? What kind of chicken wing challenge are we talking here?
I did the Buffalo Wild Wing challenge the other day.
Wow.
Didn't work out very well.
This person has 33 million hits on this darn hot pepper challenge video. Look at this.
Oh my goodness, this lady freaks out.
Oh, you've seen her?
Oh, it's freaking hilarious. You might want to put some volume because
that's what I'm saying. I can't do it right now. Remember, I can't.
Yeah.
I had technical difficulties.
Well, she's very theatrical.
Are we the only two here, Tom?
Well, you got Earth.
I can hear you. I can't hear the video. Joe fade out.
Wow.
No, we're watching video.
Oh my God, man. Oh yeah, that didn't go too good for her. I
What pepper is that?
Looks like a habanero.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything too crazy.
No.
I don't know if you ever eaten a habanero, it's pretty hot.
Yeah, they're hot.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Not a ghost or a
like the
scorpion
what's the other
pepper,
one?
nothing like that yet.
Oh, she is freaking. A Coke.
She
No.
freaked out. This is the beginning of it.
Yeah, you need protein, man. You don't need right? You need like cheese or milk or something like that, right?
You know what they say works really well, but I've never tried.
Wow, undressing helps. Yeah.
They say honey works really well.
That got Joe's attention.
Yeah, you can take your top off. That that helps.
He's like, you getting any hotter?
Dude, look at that! Look at that! I mean, she's like 33 million people have seen this. Dang, like the whole pitcher of water. Yeah, when your mouth is that hot, you can't.
Well, if she dumps it on her head, then that'll be
No.
Oh, it's gonna do worse.
Oh no.
I think it's acting at this point.
Look at that. She's got 53 million views on her cinnamon challenge, man. This chick gets some views.
You ever tried the cinnamon challenge?
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Oof, yeah.
I got sucked into that one. The ice bucket challenge I didn't get sucked into. Cereal challenge. What's this cereal challenge? What is that? Banana and Sprite challenge. What is that?
Oh, the banana and Sprite is supposed to make you vomit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How
supposedly.
does eating a banana and drinking Sprite make you throw up?
That's what I've heard. It makes you vomit.
Really?
I don't know what it's like. How it is like the Mentos and the Sprite make a reaction. I don't know if it's like the same thing.
Ice and salt challenge? Come on, an ice and salt. What's the challenge?
I'm not gonna lie. I did that when I was young.
We're getting into Tom here a little bit, man. Have you noticed that? Like,
it's You put the ice.
It's like those pill commercials that they'll get you on a side effect somewhere.
Yeah.
You put the salt on your skin, all right? It's stupid. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. And then you put the ice on top of the salt.
So you put the salt. What? Explain it.
You put the salt on your skin.
Okay.
Like a little bit, and then you put the ice, and then the ice makes a reaction with the salt, and it like burns your skin.
Oh.
It,
So
like,
it's not something you're consuming. It's just on your skin.
Yeah, you don't feel it, and you don't realize how bad it is until you take it off and like, oh shoot, my skin is like burnt. You got like 1st-degree burns.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I didn't know it was that bad when I tried it, but it's pretty bad.
Tom says don't do it, but I'll explain to you in detail how to do it.
Well, I mean, we got the internet nowadays. You
just gotta wait for
the
right challenge. It'll get you.
That one's got me intrigued. I have to admit, that one's a little bit like it's salt and ice. Like, what's the big deal?
It's a pretty big deal.
Really? Okay, now
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Dude, millions of people watch this one. 15 million people have watched her do the salt and ice challenge. She gets a lot of hits. She's got 4.6 million subscribers.
She's very theatrical. She's when she freaks out, she freaks out.
Yeah, she had to spice it up for the video.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, because now this is the salt and ice challenge. And so you put it on your hand, is what you're saying. So
I mean, you can put it anywhere. I mean,
well, yeah, you can put okay. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. I stand corrected. Yeah, you don't have to necessarily, it's not limited. It's just skin, and you got skin all over your body, right? Yeah.
The appendage of your choice.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so she's explaining it. Let me see if I can get some audio for this, at least through my let me see if I can get some.
Oh, we can hear it.
You can hear it?
Yeah, we can hear that. Like in the background.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So, okay. All right, and then you put some ice.
I love it when you go in.
Thank you, guys. People are so sweet. Ooh, that's cold. Very cold. All right, and I guess you let it stay there, and then you count to woo. I can feel it. Woo! I can feel it tingling. So, woo! Ow! Woo!
What is she doing?
Okay, I don't know if it worked on black skin or what, but okay, maybe I gotta. That stuff started to burn. Okay, maybe it's too sensitive on this side. That started to burn. Okay.
Okay, yeah, burn something else because.
All right. Try.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so maybe on this side.
Yeah, let's try that side. Yeah, because the other side is just too sensitive. That's all it was.
Then you put it on.
Yeah, because black skin, I mean, it doesn't burn.
Wow!
Yeah.
What is going on?
I've never heard of anybody
to do.
black burning to death. I've never heard of that.
Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! It's melting. Woo! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
She can count.
26, 27.
She skipped 19 though.
27, 28. Woo! 28, 29, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
That's what she does on a Friday night.
Hey, she can count. Count to 100. Oh, I don't believe you.
There better be a big scar left behind after all this.
Her earring fell off, right? Yeah, put some pressure on it because when something burns, you want to put pressure on it. There you go.
Oh my god, there she goes. Oh Jesus. Oh, she gonna learn today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Okay, I'm gonna skip the drama here. Let's see what the results were.
I heard numbers there that I didn't know existed. I heard numbers.
I don't know if I froze my skin. My skin is, I don't know if you can, whoa, it's cold.
Well, yeah, you
And
put
it's
ice on your
frozen.
skin.
Right here, this whole block, these blocks, it's turning red. I guess that's the, I don't know if you can.
I don't know if I buy into that one.
I'd have to
I
see a
don't
follow-up
think she did
video.
it right.
The banana and Sprite challenge.
Hello, this is Blizzard. Is it okay? Is it good? Because I want to
So you.
Okay, so there's my last day. Here.
So you eat a
That's
banana.
the letter. And
There you go, Joe. That's how you get your views.
Yeah, look at that. She
Just
got
one
12
video.
million views. So she's eating a.
Piece of banana fell next to her desk. You see that?
Dude, she got. I swear that's how scared I get sometimes of stuff. Stuff will startle me to death. Yeah, I do get that. Like the doorbell rang earlier. Some Jehovah's Witnesses came to the door, and it
man.
scared the daylights out of me. Well, you guys have seen me on here.
Oh, she was.
That's another banana. She
Yo.
dropped another banana. Now the 5-second rule that works when you're at home, right? I mean, you
I
can
don't
do
know.
that at home.
Banana though, it grabs everything.
Yeah, it does grab everything. How much of the banana? Well, you're gonna throw up. You put that much food in your mouth at one time.
I've only heard about this one. I've never seen someone do it. I've heard people doing this.
Okay, and then what do you
She's
try?
going-
So, do you have to fill your mouth with banana and then drink the Sprite? Is that how it goes?
I don't. I thought it was just eat one banana and drink a Sprite. She's going all in.
I could swear at some point in my life I've had a banana and drink a Sprite. And that's already a well-shaken Sprite, too. Okay, so she's drinking the Sprite.
nothing's happening. That's all good.
She's entertaining. I'll give her that. All right. Yeah, I'm good without all that.
Yeah. It didn't work out for her.
Oh my God.
Where's the sound panel at? Gotta hit the button.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's some of your shoes.
On the 10th, yeah.
I'm sorry.
She took the whole banana. Yeah, baby. Rajay said that.
Jesus.
You knew that was coming, right? She's insanely popular. I've never heard of her before. Lozelle Green? Huh. Yeah, 4 point. So this is she's one of those people with 4.6 million subscribers. This is what she does for a living right here. This is it. I mean, she's making a living doing these challenges, right?
She must be single.
Well, someone's passing her stuff, or she can actually hire people to help her out, I guess. Warhead challenge, epic fail due to her mother.
Oh, Jesus.
Popsicle challenge. So she's the king of challenge, the queen of challenges here, huh? Smoothie challenge. Korean spicy noodle challenge. Everything's a challenge, right? Isn't life in general just a challenge?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can say that.
I mean, I know mine is.
Every day is a challenge.
Every day is a challenge. How about the Monday challenge? You know, the Tuesday challenge. You know, how about Saturday, April 7th, 2018 challenge? You know?
Very true.
On the 10th says some people will do anything for views. Good thing YouTube weeded out all the bad actors. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's clickbait. Is yeah, that
So if that's
real nowadays.
Yeah. He said it would have been sexier if she took the whole banana in her mouth slowly. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
That would have impressed. She's done it.
You know, China actually. I think it was China, like a certain country in Asia. They made it illegal to make videos eating bananas in that way.
Really?
Yeah, they made it illegal to, like, you know what I mean, like eat a whole banana in your mouth because they thought it was too erotic.
Too erotic?
Yeah, I know, because I know China, they don't have any type of pornographic material, and not in the whole country. Obviously, it's black markets.
Right.
But like over the internet, you can't. There's no pornographic material. I don't even think it's YouTube or Google or anything over there.
Don't they got their own Facebook too? They can't reach out.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Crazy over there.
you would think they would do with those banana eating videos what they do with some Japanese porn. Just digitize out the banana.
Hey, Bum, you got a point there.
That's true.
Point.
Yeah.
You should be someone's manager.
Yeah. That is true. Now, I've got some interesting news. Now, most of us, I think, have Taco Bell across the world. I think for most of the places that people are in the chat room from, and I know definitely here in America, we've all had Taco Bell. Well, Taco Bell originally rolled out their $1 menu items. They wanted to have 20. They're getting closer to that. They've announced some more items for their $1 menu. So for people that, you know, consume a lot of beer and are on the cheap and go to Taco Bell for the $1 menu items. Here's some pictures that look so appetizing. From the new items on their $1 menu.
They didn't have that already?
Apparently, you know, it looks like something that why wouldn't they have that, right? But I guess they've got those new fries on their menu now. Has anybody had those new fries from Taco Bell?
I tried them, yeah.
Yeah. It's like
How
a
are
taco.
they?
It's like a taco seasoning, right?
It's like a like that what is that? It's not spicy, it's just those fries you get at the store, the frozen ones.
Mm-hmm.
They got a little spice on them or whatever.
And then they give you
the
cheese. I think the fries are better without the cheese. My opinion. The cheese is just there.
This actually looks like something I would try. This is their crispy chicken taco. For $1? That looks like a pretty decent taco for $1.
I don't know. Is that just a little piece of meat hanging out the sides, like a fried piece of meat? Or is that like a whole piece of meat going through?
Like a taco salad.
They look like big chicken nuggets with a bunch of lettuce and some of what was on that trampoline.
Yeah, it looks like they put a bunch of lettuce and chicken nuggets on a trampoline, bunched it all together.
Yeah.
Got some tacos.
It's good drunk food, though. I'll give it that.
Hey, you know what? And that's
yeah.
kind of the thing is like Taco Bell. Between Taco Bell and then if in your particular area, if you have Jack in the Box, those two companies market towards people that are, you know, college students or just someone that just doesn't want to spend a lot of money, and they're open late. Jack in the Box even has they might as well call it their, you know, we cater towards people that smoke a lot of weed menu. They have their purple menu is called their late night menu. If you've seen it at Jack in the Box, they've got some crazy stuff on that menu.
Hey Joe, did you see recently what is it called Sonic and a specific Sonic, or is it just like a county in some Mississippi? I guess so many people are smoking weed while they're waiting for their food, and I guess they're getting offended by that. So now they're putting up signs: "Don't smoke weed, or we won't. Don't smoke me while you're waiting for your food, or we won't serve you," or something like that. Because I guess there's so many people going in there just smoking there, waiting for their food.
I have to
seen
admit,
that yet.
I have to admit that I have not. I was unaware of how many dispensaries there was here in Phoenix until I started driving in the city.
Yeah.
There is just so many dispensaries here. It is unreal.
Is it medical or is it legal?
Medical. They're medical, but either right next to them or in the next shopping center over, you see the weed doctor. There's weed doctors that will approve you for your, so it's not a huge process here. It's
you go
not,
to the doctor. I need a backiotomy.
Yeah.
I need a
Green Cross.
For those that don't know about Jack in the Box's late night menu, here's their late night menu. They've got the craziest stuff on there. Some of which don't look too bad, but it's like 5.5 million calories per each little serving.
I like those colors. Those colors bring me in. Don't they?
Look at this, man. These are actual things that are on that late night menu, man. It's
Their
great.
quesadillas are pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not decent or it's not good. It's just wow. I mean, they don't mess around with what in the heck was that? They don't mess around with putting stuff together. The crazy combinations of stuff is on. I wish I could get a better picture of their late night menu here, but they've got a pretty. I've never ordered anything from their late night menu. I guess that's looking at someone's actual food there from Jack in the Box. But I do every once in a while stop in and get those 2 tacos, man. You have to get those 2 tacos for $1. You just have to. It's like, nothing in those things, nothing about those tacos is real other than the shell. I think the shell was once upon a time a real corn tortilla.
It's like ancestors of a real corn tortilla.
Ancestors, yeah. It is like distant cousin of a corn tortilla somewhere. Yeah.
You're like 1/10 of a corn tortilla.
Right. And then I'll leave you guys.
The Jack in the Box tacos, those are probably the fakest tacos, but they're pretty good.
That's what I'm talking about. Is those Jack in the Box tacos? They're the 2 for $1 tacos.
Yeah, the monster.
Or you can get the monster, which is like what $1.25 or something like that per taco. Those monster tacos are pretty. They're actually pretty decent. The monster tacos.
Yeah, they'll tie you over.
But here's a little story I thought was pretty interesting too. And I'll leave you guys with this one on that same fast food theme.
Wow.
Chick-fil-A is about to overtake Taco Bell, Wendy's, and Burger King. It's about to become the 3rd largest fast food restaurant in the United States, overtaking Wendy's, Burger King, and Taco Bell.
Wow.
Meaning
That's
what?
amazing. Fast food companies. Let me see here. However,
However many restaurants they got, or
Sales.
okay, currently on track to become the 3rd largest restaurant, overtaking. Okay, never understand. Okay, news that Chick-fil-A was soon number 3 in the fast food rankings in terms of sales. Yeah.
Wow.
sales.
That's
and they don't
impressive.
open on Sundays.
And they don't open on Sundays. But I tell you what, man, because they're not open on Sundays. They're a very religious chain, actually. Similar to In-N-Out. In-N-Out is a religious chain, or at least it used to be. They used to have the crosses on their cups and all those sorts of things when I was a kid.
But Chick-fil-A, there can't be as many Chick-fil-A's as there Burger Kings. I guarantee there's more Burger Kings.
You know what?
I mean, that's crazy.
I know that when I was still in New Mexico, there wasn't as
Kinda
many
hard to understand.
there wasn't as many Chick-fil-A's. Man, here in Phoenix, they're all over the place, and every last one of them is jam packed while they're open, just like In-N-Out. Like you go to an In-N-Out burger, and forget about it. Unless you get to In-N-Out, I've been to In-N-Out. They generally open, I think, at 10, and I've been there at like 9:45 sometimes. And they're like, yeah, we'll take your order. We're already here. We're ready to go. And that's the only time I've like driven right up to the window, is when other people thought they were closed. Otherwise, there's just always a line. And Chick-fil-A is the same way. 2 lanes going in, jam-packed, wrapped around the building all the time.
What do you think about Chick-fil-A? I don't get it. I don't understand. It doesn't taste that great to me.
I've never. I have a very weird thing about Chick-fil-A. But to me, Chick-fil-A, I only knew, like, when I was young, I only knew women that were into Chick-fil-A. So I always thought it was like a chick place.
That's what I thought.
I always thought it was like a chick restaurant. Like that's where the women like to go to eat like chicken sandwiches. I didn't think bad about it. It was just that's the way I thought about it. And as it's grown in popularity, I've been there, several times now, and I don't get it either. It's just
but I just don't understand why it's so crazy.
I like their basket fries. Their basket fries are decent. I'm not a huge Chick-fil-A person.
I mean, they make good chicken, but I feel like the sandwiches are very plain. It's just a couple pickles and just a bun.
Yeah, that's their whole thing, I think, right?
I wish they put like a sauce on there or something. If they put a sauce on there.
I feel like I can go to AM/PM and get the same quality chicken sandwich. To me, anyway.
Yeah, for those that don't know, AM/PM.
I don't know. Maybe I'm
a gas station chain, and you know how gas stations are, and they just a lot of them serve food, but this is the typical Chick-fil-A. This is their original. It's a chicken. A fried crispy chicken sandwich, and I think their big thing is they use 100% real chicken in their patty, with a pickle, and no sauce. Like that's it. It's bun, chicken, and maybe 1 or 2 pickles, dill pickles, and that's it. That's their deal. They've got other stuff, but that's their original. That's their.
I have to say one thing, though, for Chick-fil-A. I'm going to have to bring that word moist into it. I think that's all they got going on.
They got some moist chicken.
Moist.
Their chicken is moist, yes. Yes.
But no flavor, though. It doesn't really have any flavor.
They're getting their moist on.
Yeah, they're getting their moist on.
Chicken.
Their buns are usually pretty soft,
You want to throw another word? I see.
Got some moist chicken, baby.
They got some moist chicken buns, baby. I would kind of compare their buns to like the buns that you get with, and I don't know what it is, but you go to McDonald's and you get a Filet-O-Fish. It's like the softest buns ever on any fast food sandwich ever. I think is the buns that come with the Filet-O-Fish sandwich.
They're like that, almost like that potato bun.
Yeah.
But like nice and moist, and it looks like it's like almost you can see your face on the bun, right?
Yeah, they're kind of
like
shiny or something. Yeah.
They are good. I can dig it.
A little sketchy, huh? A little glaze on the bun.
You would hope they're in the back glazing some butter on it, but probably not. But still looks good.
Yeah, it's I don't understand the I think Chick-fil-A is supposed to, maybe some people think of it as slightly healthier. Maybe.
I think the only thing that it's going for them is they batter the chicken every day. Supposedly they batter every morning.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, but I think what's not going
that
for them,
place
like I
is
said,
weird though. They
don't have any. They have no sauces. They have no. All the sauces are on the side. I wish they put sauces on their patties, like on the buns and everything for the chicken.
Oh, man, I don't know anything about Chick-fil-A. I really don't. I don't go there that often.
They're very nice when you go in there. I
don't like them.
I only went in there once.
It's just weird.
They come up to you, sir. Would you like any more sauce? Right? They come up to your table and they, sir, would you like any more sauce? I'll grab you more sauce, sir. Would you like me to fill your drink up more?
Oh, really? I don't know. I don't know. The first thing I literally have been to Chick-fil-A. Let me see. In the time that I've been here in Phoenix, and I lived down the street. When I was in the hotel, there was a Chick-fil-A literally probably 2 blocks away, and I went there twice, and that's it. You know that in
4 years for me.
Yeah, I've been here almost 4 years, and in July it'll be 4 years here in Phoenix, and I've been to Chick-fil-A twice. And once I just got one of their new advertised drinks that they were advertising, and it was awful. And I posted all about that drink. It was awful, and the management from Chick-fil-A saw my posting and sent me free gift cards to Chick-fil-A. Like, oh, okay, that's what I really wanted. I don't go there. So that was useless, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll give them that. They got in touch with me right away and sent me 2 free gift cards to Chick-fil-A.
That's pretty cool, though.
It was cool.
You want to see McDonald's doing that?
It was cool. I've also had Little Caesars get in touch with me before as well. Has anybody had the bestest, mostest pizza or something they call? What do they call that? Yeah,
that's the new Steel Worldwide has had it. I watched him eat that and drink a 40.
Yeah, that they've got their new pepperoni pizza is the bestest, the most bestest pizza or something. I don't know. Let me show you my Instagram posting. I did a posting on that a little while back. Yeah, this one here. This is from that Little Caesars extra most bestest.
Oh, Jesus.
It's the most cheese, most pepperoni, nation's best price. So for I think it was $6. Yeah, $6. You get a large ready to go. It's you walk it. That's Little Caesar's big thing, right? You walk in there, and by the way, these fries were bomb. They had that cheese all over and everything. These Greek fries, oh, they were delicious. But in any case, I'm not even showing you guys anything, am I?
You're describing it very well.
I'm describing it very well, right?
Very well.
Very well. Anyway, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. So here's the extra most. This is my, and then Little Caesars wanted to use this image, so I gave them the rights to use it. But extra most bestest, most cheese, most pepperoni, nation's best price.
I love how they put the ribbons to make it look like one a reward.
Yeah, well, that's their little thing. You know, they try to have it like it's what
not like we were back in the day. No.
Yeah, the Greek thing around the head or whatever. That's their little Caesar's guy wears that little crown around his head, whatever you call it. But and then those Greek fries that I was talking about are right here. They're absolutely fantastic.
Some nice feta cheese in there.
Yeah, they were so good. Oh my God.
Wait, they served that?
No, this was at a Greek. This was at a Greek restaurant when I actually right by the Guitar Center when I went and bought that cord that I'm not using. That's still here for that stupid mixer. Yeah, this Greek restaurant is right there, and so I went and had some of those fries afterwards. So, you know, to sulk my sorrows and, you know, spending all this stupid money in the. Yeah, we have an echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's for dinner? That's what Earth says. Oh, by the way, we can go out also by talking about Earth's new avatar. Is this a trial run with the new avatar here?
Oh yeah, I figured I'd just change it up for a minute.
Switch it up, so the Earth has a new avatar for those that didn't know. On national,
not that anybody pays attention or anything.
Yeah.
That's my own personal photo too. I took the time to take that shot.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Really, honestly, so for those that I'll even show the chat so you can kind of see the avatar, for yourself. So you see Earth's new little avatar right here. I'm kind of missing it, but yeah, right there. So it's a picture of a plug. And he has all the rights to that photo because he actually captured that photo himself. So if we ever catch you with that,
I cropped it and everything myself.
I thought about stealing it.
You better ask for permission. You better ask for permission to use that photo. Yeah, because
isn't that crazy? How you can literally, I forget what site it is. You can literally take pictures and post your pictures on that site, and if people want to use your picture, they have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's called photography.
No, I know that. Yeah. I know that, but it's more of like in the World Wide Web, like
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm not trying to poke fun, but literally that there's photographers that make their living. That's called stock photography, and that they've made their living doing stock photography for years. I mean, that since the beginnings of photography. You think about it. A lot of people don't think about it, but literally, what do we talk about on our labels and stuff like that? It's all photos. It's all pictures. Some are created by an artist drawing them. And some are actually created just by a standard photo that someone snapped and then processed in a particular way and then put it on a label. But yeah, all those are I've done stock photography and gotten paid. The big issue, it's a huge issue in the photographic community with photographers and with publishers because stock photography doesn't pay what it used to because of the internet, because of sites like that you have to shoot so many photos now and get enough people to buy them at a penny a piece or $1 for so many images. But
nowadays you have royalty free.
Yeah, you have a lot of royalty-free stuff, right? But in a lot of cases, though, you won't get specifically what you need for what you're trying to do unless you typically pay for it. It may be a very, very small fee. Like I said, it may be just a couple of dollars for a particular image, but in a lot of cases, or sometimes, like in my case, you subscribe to I subscribe to the Adobe Creative Cloud, and in that they give you a certain amount of stock photography included with your monthly fee for free. If you're a member of Flickr like I am, then you have Getty Images is on there, and they will regularly pick through certain stuff to put in their stock photography catalog. Yeah, it's a tough living for stock photographers. Everything is stock photography, man. I mean, everything you ever look at. Like you think about it, especially nowadays, you need a photo, multiple photos of everything. This beer bottle, just the bottle itself without the label, just the bottle. If you're a home brewer, you want to buy bottles? Well, I want to buy a particular style of bottle. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to buy that bottle. Even these glasses. You know how picky I am about glasses. You need good photography of these glasses. This is called still life photography. If you're shooting stuff like that isn't alive, it just sits there. That's called still life photography. This paperclip It needs photography. It needs to be shot. It needs to be photographed. So,
You need to present everything that's being sold ever, right?
ever.
Some way.
And you think about it. Anything that you ever want to show anybody ever, it needs a photo, right?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't have to be the greatest, but if someone will buy it, that's all that matters. You know, that's that. You know, you know, with photographers, that's always the big thing is. To people that just getting started, and I want to make some money at this because it's getting pretty expensive. You know, how do I make money at photography? Well, you get someone to buy it. Like it's a matter of knowing how to market and how to sell it, and that's all that matters. Everyone else on the planet can think you're the worst photographer ever, but if you've got someone giving you money for it, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You know what?
All that matters.
Doesn't matter how popular you are. It just matters if someone giving you money for it. That's it, right?
It's like being an artist, right? You walk into an art gallery, some guy has his own art, and someone else walks by it, thinks it doesn't look very well. Another person walks by, will pay $1,500 for it.
There you go.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Art goes for a lot of money. It's ridiculous.
If
you're
you know
in
what?
the right place.
It's just like my work behind me. Different people look at it, and I love the reaction to it. I love it. I love it because it's art, and everybody sees something different, and so I love the reaction. I love the thoughts. Like, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? It's not for me I'm not going to get offended by it. I just want, truly want to know what you think about something. It's not something for me to get offended by. I'm okay with my work, but what someone else sees is very, very interesting to me. Very, it's same thing with the beer that we drink. Like, in my reviews, you guys have seen it. I want your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Give me your opinion on this. This is my opinion. What's your opinion on it? Because I drink a beer and I'm like, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever had in my life. Like, why would you even waste your time on it? Tiger. Everybody knows that's the beer I am puzzled by why they still sell it. And I see people shopping for beer while I'm shopping for beer, talking about that beer like it's the best thing they've ever had in their mouth ever. And I'm like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying, right?
It's almost
or the second best thing they've ever had in their mouth.
Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, the second or third.
It's almost like when you're at the beer store and you're side by side with somebody and you're both looking in opposite directions, picking different beers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you both value different directions. You both value different things.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And we don't think of beer in that way, but it's art. We all have a different palate. We all we all appreciate something different, right? Food is very, very much that way. It involves a lot of senses, and so does any consumable does, right? Beer or food, and they often go together, and it's tough. That's a tough art. Zach, people that make beer, it's a tough thing to do, right? And you constantly have to be reinventing, coming up with different stuff. You can't sit still and stay stale, otherwise you'll get stale, right? People will tire of you. We need new. We need new. And so you have so many different seasonals, so many different beers to choose from now. Even that gets overwhelming, though, doesn't it? The change itself gets overwhelming sometimes. You get so much change. It's like, I don't know what to pick. It's like going to a restaurant and they've got a menu this thick. You're like, really? Just give me a couple of choices, man, and I'm good. Matter of fact, let me sit at the table and tell me what I'm eating. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm to that point in my life. Just you know what? I love going to a restaurant that's kind of popular, and I've never been there before, and just telling the waitress, bring me something. Honestly, just bring me what you think, what your impressions of me are. And I swear to God, a lot of times it is dead on. Something I would have never ordered, but is just delicious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because sometimes you go to a restaurant. Go for it, Bob.
my favorite Thai restaurant, and their food is incredible. They only have like 12 menu selections. And actually, that's a nice change sometimes.
Yeah.
To just go in and say, let me just pick from the choice of 12 because it won't take that long. And sometimes I do think, especially with beer and with almost any other product you buy now, sometimes there is too much variety.
Yeah, like you're saying, like sometimes you go into a restaurant, there's so much to choose from. Sometimes you want to, you ask the person, the server, what would you choose? What do you recommend? You know what I mean? Like what would they usually get, or what do you think is best? You know what I mean? Sometimes there's too much to choose from. It's just crazy.
We've got the beer patrol in here.
Oh, that's Average Joe. Oh. That's Average Joe from Raw J Show. That's his. Oh. He has started doing beer reviews, and that's his new channel name. That's Average Joe.
Oh, okay, awesome, great. Yeah, well then we want to give him a plug for sure. The Beer Patrol. He's doing reviews now, so make sure to check him out.
Can't hide any longer.
and he on his introductory video that he made for his channel, he gave a lot of thank yous to people, you know, who were responsible for him doing his reviews. He gave a shout out to you and to Mark on his introductory.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, that's yeah, I don't even know what to say, man. That stuff, you know, I just get on here and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that, you know, all this stuff, we don't necessarily think of it that way. I think of my photography that way for sure. It's definitely an art. It is great to see different people at different ages, different walks of life, from different backgrounds, look at the same exact image and give me just instantly something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, I never thought of that. You know what I'm saying? That is great. You know, I love getting that feedback. And I imagine brewers being that same way. Like if you were the one that crafted this beer, you want input, right? You want input. You want to know what people are getting, right? Anytime you do something, you want input. And so that input is valuable, right? So these reviews that we do are very valuable. What am I getting? And as a reviewer, I want to know what you think. I want that's why we have this show. We talk about beer. We talk about things we do with beer. Like, for instance, the gummy beer. Had you ever heard of gummy beer?
Never.
No, never.
I had never heard of gummy beer. Now, would you... Okay. What's the proper term for a gummy beer? You don't drink a gummy beer, do you? Do you eat a gummy beer?
Is there alcohol? Is there alcohol in the gummy beer?
Yeah, it's beer. Apparently, we watched the lady make one on the show.
I mean, hey,
yeah, you weren't here last week.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that one.
It's the weirdest thing ever. I'm not ever, but I mean, it's weird to those of us in this show right now, like gummy.
Does your body digest that differently? Like, for instance, they have like edibles for marijuana.
Yeah.
And when you eat that, your body digests it differently. Does your body digest alcohol differently when you're eating it? Or does it go through the same way?
Well, that's a good question, huh? Since it's in a gelatin, it's basically beer jello is what she actually made. It seems like it would be, because you're I would say you're eating it, right? Like because you're consuming a gelatin, and your body's gonna digest that all at one time.
I mean, it's like Jello shots. We've all taken Jello shots at some point in time. I mean, they all hit you, right? I mean, I can't say they don't. They all hit you pretty hard. If you have too many Jello shots, you're gonna feel it, right?
I think because it takes a little while for your body to process it. But Jello, is one of those really simple foods that, like, even the hospital gives you. One of the first things you can have after a surgery is, like a Jello, because it's easier for your body to process, right? So, I don't know what to say to that, but I guess it would process it slightly different. But still kind of quick at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess they'll still get you at some point, right? You're gonna get hit.
You're gonna get hit no matter what, right?
Just hit you all at once.
There's no avoiding that. Oh, and then Beer Patrol wants to know: are you on the road, bum?
Yes, I am in Harrisburg. I hit a couple interesting breweries tonight. Go to my Untapped, and you will see me and Billy D checked in at a couple locations.
Oh yeah, okay.
Including a very, very foo-foo winery filled with foo-foo people.
Ooh.
But they did have a brewery there. Spring Hill? What the hell was it called? Spring Hill, I think. Something like that.
Oh, I saw Billy D. He says he saw Billy D.
Yeah.
Did you get the strange eye, bum?
No, I did it real quick and discreetly.
That's awesome, man.
But it was a good picture. I got him on the counter with the brewery logo right underneath him. I did it real quick.
Awesome.
Yeah, if you go to Untapped, you'll see the picture.
Now, what about a meadery? Have you been to a meadery?
No. I've still never been to a meadery. Actually, we didn't know we were going to a winery. We were just, we saw a brewery and we headed there, and this place was a nice place, really laid out, beautiful place. But oddly enough, the bathrooms were porta-johns in the middle of this winery out in this nice country area, packed with people. But hey, it's all part, as I always say, it's all part of the adventure.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Spit it out.
He's got a story.
I've been running into a lot of porta-johns lately, man, and what is it with some of these companies going to porta-johns? What feels like for their go-to restroom sort of deal, right? Some people will have like outdoor patios. They have a small place, and they'll have like mostly an outdoor patio, especially here because it's warm most of the time. It doesn't rain that often here, but so they'll have large outdoor patio areas in porta-johns. I mean, which is fine for what you're going to end up doing a lot when you drink a lot, but
they get to keep their hands free and clear of that crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally,
that is very true. They pick them up and they drop another one, right? Or they clean that one out and
they pick them up and put them down. Yeah,
they don't have to clean bathrooms.
Yeah, it's and they don't have to.
It's shitty but convenient, right? In a way. Oh shit.
When was the last time, or has there ever been a time when you had to drop a deuce so bad and there's nothing but a porta-john there? When was the last time that you had to, in a porta potty, man?
52 years and counting, I've never had to do it. Fortunately.
Yeah, I'm not even going to call names. If anybody wants to share, you can. If not,
honestly, I can't even remember the last time what that would have been. I'm not sure if that happened or not, but I can't recall.
I know it's been so long ago for myself. And it was so much drama for me You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, because you just like you want to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like you almost need a hug from your mama. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh
You definitely feel like you'd have to go home right after.
Yeah.
Leave the venue.
So wrong, you know. You're like, oh my god.
And then you get some of the people I think heard of this. You probably heard of this, that they have to take their pants off and everything off and then go to the bathroom. You ever heard of people that do that?
Oh, Costanza.
Costanza does it.
Like that.
How do you do that? And how do you do that in a porta potty? You just don't.
McStud, the malt liquor drinker, did an entire video called "Naked Pooping" about people who have to strip entirely when they take poop.
What's that all? Oh my god! Okay, what? I thought I was ending this show a long time ago. What is that? What makes you? Because that's a famous Seinfeld thing, right? Because George Costanza had to like damn near derobe, right, undressed to go to the restroom. And what is that, right? Like what makes you like have to take off your shirt and everything just to go to the restroom? Like
the shirt I can't explain. The pants I can kind of understand in certain situations.
Sure, okay, I can buy that. Yeah, there's
the pants need to come off because the pants hamper you from full spreadage.
Well, okay, there's that, and and to add to that, what kind of grosses me out is even my shorts hitting the floor,
touching the floor. Yeah. If you're at home, it's fine, right. But if you're somewhere else, yes, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys ever done the hover? The porta potty. I've done it once. You got to hover.
That's a famous woman thing, right? Women do this. For women, hovering is a thing.
Nothing is touching anywhere. I ain't letting nothing touch anything. I don't know who's been in there. I don't know what's been in there.
Oh,
what's fermenting in there.
When I'm not at home, I assume the hover position automatically. It's second nature to me.
You have to, right?
Yeah.
You feel comfortable. Well, it's not very comfortable, but I mean, you feel safe.
Yeah.
The hover. Yeah, I have to admit, I'm not a hoverer. I will just cover everything.
You build a nest.
Yes, I nest. I'm a nester. Yes.
Oh, you know what comes in handy? If you ever see like the foam soaps, wipe the crap out of the top before I even put anything on top of the toilet seat.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching.
That's even that's not good enough for me. I would still rather hover.
No, it's not even good. Yeah. I still try. Yeah. I don't feel comfortable at all. That's the reason I do it. I don't feel comfortable one bit.
So the people that strip completely down, the only thing I can think of is the first time they were taught to go to the restroom as a little kid or something. That must have been what they were told to do.
Yeah, it's gotta hit down to that level.
I can't figure it out.
It does, right? Like,
let me throw this out there. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting, but maybe they're so used to going to the bathroom before they go take a shower or take a bath, and they're always derobed before. Maybe they used to being naked while they're taking the blah blah blah.
Yep, because I do know some people that do not go to the restroom unless they can go home.
Yeah,
I know people that only use the restroom at home. Like that's it. Period. They don't even go at work.
I read a humor blog of a guy who's about 5 years older than me, and he says he's got a streak going. In 40 years of work, almost 40 years of working, he's never taken a dump at work in his entire life. and I told that to my best friend, and he was like, hell, I go 3 times a day at work.
Oh, I like what Rod J says, hover and aim. Let me tell you why I don't hover. For one, I'm a big boy, okay? That's a lot of weight to hold up. And for another, let's just say there's a lot of explosive situations, and
What if you're in the handicap stall that has those metal pieces, and you get yourself good?
Oh yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
those are
You can-
beautiful, man.
Those will set you up real
So you
quick.
just bring the walls into you?
Sometimes there's certain situations where you need a grab handle, right? You're like,
I mean, you don't even trust the handle, but you're like, screw the hands.
yeah, you're like,
you know?
screw it, man. I'll wash my hands after. I need some support here, man. Yeah.
I guarantee you I'd bring the house down.
Yeah. And there's sometimes when I'm like, I need these at home.
Dude, they're awesome. They come in handy, man.
If I could just, sometimes I'm like, if I could just get some handles and a squatty potty, I would be all right. Like, why don't I do this at home? Yeah. Dilly.
Dilly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And speaking of, has anybody seen the latest commercials? They've actually come out with a couple of more dilly commercials. They're not real super big dilly sort of things, but they did come out with a couple new ones, man. That is, oh man, yeah. Yeah, Rod J says, oh wait, we've got Andrew in there. He says, yeah, fat man trying to hover will never happen. Yeah, there's just some of us that are just too big to hover, man. Hovering's not even an option. And then you get someone as big as Andrew. I mean, Andrew's a tall dude, man. I can't picture.
6'9",
6'8",
almost 7. Oh man, big boy right there.
Get that leg trembling.
Yeah.
You gotta brace it.
I don't want to be next to him in a stall.
Bro, let me just tell you, man, some of the stuff that you see in some of the truck stops that I've been to, man, over the years, and it just makes you wonder, man. You're like, what did you do in there, man? Like,
yeah,
because you got it everywhere. Like, what did you, like, bend over and just, poof, like there, and then just, poof, over that way? Like, how did that?
It's like a massacre.
Did you kind of machine gun it everywhere? Like, what did you, like, spray and pray? Like, what did you do there?
That's when you wish you had porta potties.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh man, that is too funny. Okay, guys, we are out of here, man. That is for those of you that don't know. Yeah, this is a beer show. Yeah,
Can't wait to see the title of this one.
Yeah.
What do you think there, Bum? What would be some recommended titles for this one?
Oh, I don't know. We've covered so much ground, so many different
really
aspects
did,
of
though.
pooping. I really hadn't thought about it.
This is awesome.
We've reached new heights.
It is definitely. See, that's why I call this like a virtual pub table. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not just you might talk about beer for a second or two when you're actually at a pub, but eventually you're going to get into different things, just like we do here. And
how about to hover or not to hover? I'm sure somebody could come up with something better than that.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. To hover or not to hover. What else did we talk about? We covered, of course, beers. We covered
It's National Beer Day. That's another
National Beer Day. That's kind of the easy go-to, right?
Yeah.
But we definitely talked about more than National Beer Day. That was like the first few seconds of the show. We definitely had a lot about Billy D. We talked about Billy D and touching Billy D. And those that actually caressed Billy D.
We did start the show late. I mean, you could do something like Never Too Late. Bum came in late. We all kind of came in late. I don't know.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties. God, there was a lot. Yeah, you're right, Bum. Yeah, there was a lot in
But
this one.
I think it eventually all narrows down to the pooping topic, like it always does.
Yeah, we got to keep it. We got to keep it 100.
And a
right?
bunch of
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah. Oh, a crappy show.
That's a good one.
That's pretty good.
Another crappy show. Oh, the crappiest.
Another
show
crappy
ever.
show. I like that.
Yeah, Andrew's got the crappiest beer show ever.
That's good
Hey,
too.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Bad hovering leads to excessive splattering.
You know how that's almost like when someone says
That's
don't click
good
on
too.
this.
So I've got another question. Another question comes to mind because I do have these questions now. If you hover, you don't get the leg numbing that happens when you're there a little too long when you actually sit.
Or
right?
you just rush, or you're just trying to go make it faster because you're hovering, and you don't want to sit there all day. So maybe you're trying to make it faster.
So
When you
so
And
hovering.
it's the trade-off. You get the leg numbing or the leg trembling. Which one do you want?
Yeah, you know, like so. It's so there's those. Yeah, those leg numbings. You know what I'm saying? When you're like, oh my god, how am I can't even walk, right? Because you were there.
Do you want my personal take on my experiences with this?
Sure.
His smile on his face.
What do you think? Of course
That's
I
never
do.
a question.
Right.
Fortunately for me, I'm usually able to take care of business in a timely manner.
Right.
And when hovering, it rare is the time where I've had to hover so long that I've grown weak in the legs. But occasionally, you know, speaking of technical problems, I will have, you know, occasionally.
So every once in a while, there is a little glitch in your algorithm, right? Like,
Exactly.
You want to drop the bomb and be out of there.
But usually, no matter what position I assume, I am usually able to get in and out and, you know, do my business and get out of there real quick. So I usually don't suffer the leg problems, but occasionally when hovering and there's delays or whatever,
Oh my goodness.
I occasionally say to myself, oh, I might have to let gravity take its full effect. And
Hey, this has to be the realest show on YouTube right now. I swear to God. Nobody else is talking about this shit.
So that's when hovering turns into leg day. That turns into your leg day, right?
Yeah.
Get the
burn, right? You feel the
burn. You're feeling the burn. So what would happen?
The truth on the Joe D show.
It's like the squat burn.
How much hovering would happen on said leg day? Let's say you were really into working out, and you just finished leg day, and said Taco Bell is about to have its debut.
That Taco Bell is gonna get rocket shipped right out of there, man.
To the main stage.
That leg day,
the
your muscles are
whole
contracting.
dollar menu, all 5 tacos you decided to eat before said leg day are coming to center stage, baby.
Oh, you're gonna be ready on leg day. You're gonna be ready. I don't think Taco Bell's ready for you.
Yeah, that's a full sit down situation, man. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's like that game show. You got to survey 100 people. 100 people said that's the top answer.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I just found out something to get completely off this subject. Dear God. Well, I don't know how long we spent on it. What is that? A half hour, an hour? I don't know what we spent on that, but I found something new on Amazon, or at least new to me. They've got what they call Prime Wardrobe. which is pretty cool. You can. I needed to get some new work shoes, and someone recommended some, so of course I went to Amazon to order. And they have this what they call Prime wardrobe, and you can order, different garments or clothing or shoes or whatever, and are qualified inside the wardrobe program. But you order, I think it's 7 or 8 different items, and they send it to you in a box, of course, and you keep what you want and send the rest back. You don't necessarily pay up front, but you have 7 days at home to try on these items and send the rest back that you don't want to keep.
So it works off of both. If you keep them, that's a sale.
Right.
If you don't send them back within 7 days, and it's tough luck.
Right.
If you send them back, then hey, you have what you want.
Right.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool because, you guys know I wear these Carhartt t-shirts, and Carhartt happened to mark these shirts down to like $12 earlier this week.
Wow.
So I ordered a boatload of them anyway on that program but sometimes I'll order the same size shirt that I always order, and they fit differently, or sometimes you might, it's tough ordering online because you want to order something, but, you don't know how it's going to fit. So in this case, you could order a couple of sizes of that same item. You're not quite sure, like I'm a size 12 shoe. Some shoes I can wear 11.5. Like, some shoes run big, some shoes run small. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, I could order 11.5 or a 12, and then send the one back that doesn't fit right. Or maybe you're a wide foot, and you're not sure how different garments or shoes or whatever fit us differently. I thought it was a pretty good idea. You can order a few sizes of whatever, and then send the other ones back. I thought it was a pretty good program.
Someone had some common sense at Amazon, obviously, right? Because that's the biggest fault. And when you order things online, clothes-wise, you're like, I'm going to order it, and if it doesn't fit me, I got to send it back.
Right.
So now order a couple things that fits, send what fits, and take what fits and sends what doesn't.
Now, you don't necessarily get their 2-day shipping with that. I ordered it, I think it was Wednesday, and I think it's going to get here Tuesday, my first box. So maybe on the next show I can kind of tell you how it went. But in my case, it's kind of cheating because I already kind of know I'm going to keep everything that I ordered. You know what I'm saying? But
you're going to make Amazon real happy.
Yeah, I'm pretty much. Oh, and there's another thing. Like, so if you order, if you order your box, right? Let's say, I think you have to order at least 3 items, but you can have, I think, up to 8. And if you keep, I think, $200 or more, then they give you $20 off.
Oh, that's cool. So if you order $200 worth of clothes and you're going to keep it anyways, you get $20.
You get $20 off.
That's cool.
Which for me was easy to do because I ordered work shoes. Hell, the work shoes alone were, over $100. So you know what I'm saying? It's the work boots I ordered were well over $100. So that already. So I already knew I was gonna go over $200. So so I'm gonna get $20 off. Something I was gonna order anyway.
Hey guys, I gotta get out of here. I'd love to stay, but I gotta get out of here.
All right, man.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's been real.
Yeah, we're out of here anyway, man. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap it up too. See you next week, Tom.
Later, man.
All right, brother. Okay, guys, that's it for us this week, man. What did he say? When you hover, you are standing there like Peyton Manning under center and yelling, "Omaha!" Omaha. So we're out here, guys. Thanks for another fun show, man.
Good one.
Definitely a lot of fun, man. We did cover a lot of stuff. I think that what did he say again? The crappiest beer show ever. I think that's probably going to be a show title right there. That one's pretty good, Andrew. All right, guys. We'll see you next week, man. Take care. There's more than likely not going to be a show on the 21st. I have something going on the 21st.
Oh, okay.
Not going to be a show. That I should have said that way earlier, but I just remembered. So I'll say it today, and then I'll say it again next week.
Gotcha.
And then that way on the 21st, you can expect that. Okay, guys, we'll see you, man. Peace out.
Okay, guys, see ya.